Imagine, if you will, a horizon ablaze, October 1571. The Mediterranean, a vast stage for a clash that would echo through centuries. Off the coast of Greece, in the Gulf of Patras, two titans met. The Ottoman fleet, a formidable crescent of power, faced the Holy League, a desperate alliance of Christian nations. Hundreds of galleys, their timbers groaning, surged forward. Cannon smoke choked the air as brutal boarding actions erupted, transforming decks into a crimson, desperate free-for-all. It was a fight for the soul of Europe. And then the impossible happened. The Ottoman tide, so long ascendant, was broken. This was more than a victory. It was a shattering blow, a turning point. For a continent gripped by fear, Europe could finally breathe again. Stockholm, 1628, a city abuzz with pride. Sweden's mightiest vessel, the Vasa, a floating fortress, was about to embark on its maiden voyage. A royal audience gathered, eager to witness the spectacle. But as the ship sailed into the harbor, disaster struck. A sudden gust of wind, a subtle shift of weight from its newly added cannons, and the magnificent Vasa heeled over. Water rushed in with terrifying speed. Within minutes, the pride of the Swedish Navy, a symbol of power, sank ignominiously in full view of the shore. A tragedy on its very first sail. Little did anyone know this watery grave would become its improbable resting place for over 3 centuries, until its astonishing resurfacing, a testament to a lost era. Imagine the years 1908. Deep within the dusty ruins of Crete, archaeologists labor. They're excavating the remains of a magnificent ancient Minoan palace, a testament to a long-vanished civilization. Then, a remarkable discovery. Buried beneath the layers of time, they unearth a clay disc, unlike anything they've ever seen. Stamped into its surface, a mesmerizing spiral of symbols. These aren't the familiar hieroglyphs of Egypt or the cuneiform of Mesopotamia. They are unique, a cryptic script that defies immediate understanding. What secrets are held within these strange pictograms? Who carved them, and for what purpose? To this day, the Phaistos Disc remains undeciphered, an enigmatic ancient secret, whispering tales from a forgotten world that continue to tantalize us. The year is 31 BC. Rome bled, not from foreign invaders, but from the brutal wounds of its own civil war. On one side stood Octavian, the cold, calculating heir of Caesar. Against him, the charismatic Mark Antony, his power now intertwined with the allure of Egypt and its queen, Cleopatra. Two colossal navies, the very might of the Roman world, gathered for a confrontation that would reshape history. They met off the coast of Actium, a narrow strait where the fate of an empire would be decided. Then, in a moment that stunned the world, Cleopatra's magnificent ships, laden with treasure and perhaps fear, broke formation and fled. Antony, torn between duty and devotion, followed. The battle was lost. Octavian, the victor of Actium, had secured his triumph, ushering in an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity, but at a cost. The final death knell of the Roman Republic and the dawn of a new imperial age. In the summer of 1967, a young PhD student at Cambridge, England, named Jocelyn Bell Burnell, was diligently scanning the night sky. Suddenly, her instruments picked up something utterly bizarre. A series of incredibly regular, rhythmic radio signals, pulsing with astonishing precision. At first, the team playfully joked about little green men. But the truth, when it dawned, was even more extraordinary. These weren't alien transmissions, but the rapid heartbeat of newly discovered cosmic phenomena, rapidly spinning neutron stars, remnants of collapsed stars, acting like cosmic lighthouses, sweeping beams of radio waves across the cosmos. This groundbreaking discovery, these celestial broadcasts, revealed a hidden universe, revolutionizing astrophysics and forever changing how we perceive the vastness of space. The universe, it turned out, was indeed broadcasting its deepest secrets. Imagine a river, not just a waterway, but a monstrous, unstoppable force. In the spring of 1927, the mighty Mississippi unleashed its fury, an event that would forever scar the American landscape. For weeks, relentless rain swelled the river, pushing it past its breaking point. Then, the unthinkable happened. 145 levees, miles and miles of man-made barriers breached. Water surged, swallowing entire towns whole, transforming fertile farmland into a vast, muddy sea. Over 27,000 square miles were inundated, displacing nearly 1 million people. It was the largest natural disaster in American history, a catastrophe that reshaped flood control policy and exposed the deep societal inequalities of the time, leaving a profound and enduring legacy. It was 1872, and the American West was a powder keg of opportunity, a wild frontier buzzing with dreams of instant riches. Into this feverish landscape strode two men, bearing a secret that would ignite a speculative frenzy unlike any seen before. They claimed to have discovered a hidden valley, a veritable treasure trove brimming with raw, uncut diamonds. The evidence they presented, glittering stones plucked from the earth, was enough to send shockwaves through the financial world. Top bankers, eager to capitalize on the boom, poured millions into this sensational find. Fortunes were made overnight, and the legend of the Western Diamond Field grew with astonishing speed. But lurking in the shadows, a sharp mind was at work. Geological surveyor Clarence King, a man of science and integrity, began to quietly investigate. His findings would shatter the illusion, exposing the entire affair as a colossal deception. The magnificent diamond field? It was nothing more than a clever charade, a field deliberately salted with stolen gems. The great diamond hoax, America's biggest swindle, left a trail of broken fortunes and a stark reminder of the seductive power of a well-spun tale.